All right, I did a review on this video, and I was going to post it, and then I wanted to redo it. And I'm going to tell you why is because I went after the video what I did with everything else, and it was attacking it. But honestly, I want to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. If I like this industry so much with network marketing, I really want to correct people in a right way. And I'm hoping that when you watch this video, you will not take this as me tearing into you. But you have to understand something. I was just like you and everybody else in this anti-MLM movement for a long time because I didn't understand what it was. The first time somebody explained to me, well, we don't sell product, we sell the business model, I didn't get it. I mean, I wrapped my head, I chose to believe it, right? And I'm like, all right, well, if this person's so successful, they're making 50 grand a week, then they're obviously doing something right. And I keep saying this. I read the book, Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. And in the simplest terms, network marketing is one of two avenues. You become a representative for a company, right? A virtual franchise. And I don't care who says what. You are a business owner. Even the FTC, I saw an article where the FTC outlines these things you should ask for network marketing, and every single one of them apply to normal businesses. How long have you been with the company? How much money did you reinvest? How much money have you earned? What was your over? It's like these are all normal things that you would ask a brick and mortar person. I have a video on this page where I explain with a whiteboard the difference between brick and mortars and network marketing. And it's simply the overhead cost, the exorbitant amount of overhead cost that has to be covered through the transaction of a product, right? So I didn't understand that. In the network marketing industry, typically what it is we take people who are very weak and vulnerable. I was so influential, be easily influenced, right? And, Dominick, you're going to make six figures with your personality in your first 6 weeks, all this. Fuck yeah, let's do this. It was ridiculous. The constant trying to sell a product, you get somebody on the phone, you do a slideshow, you do a Zoom presentation, and they're like, okay, I heard this product for like 10 minutes. Just sell me the fucking product already. Hey, by the way, there's a business opportunity to this. It's like, man, it's hard to do. And a lot of people just aren't doing it. But if you reverse that and say, listen, I'm looking to create virtual franchise owners. This is the company I'm with. And then you provide more value, provide it in the culture of the company, provide it in the way that you make money, provide it in the product, and show somebody the features and benefits for being a virtual business owner. Tax laws, covering the cost of your product. Go 12 months on this product. If you wind up getting one brand partner every month, leverage the tax laws, you're going to get 12 months of free worth of free product because it'll cover the cost of that. And maybe you'll make an extra $1,000 that year. That's 100% successful when you look at it that way. Now, it's always going to be subjective based on the time and the effort you put into it, right? If you're making $1,000 a year and getting free product and you work 40 hours a week doing this and nothing else, no, it's not worth it. But most people don't do this for more than probably an hour a week. That's the problem. So it's always going to be the level of commitment, time, and investment people put into it. You're going to find that the easiest thing in this business is reinvesting yourself over and over and over again in the educated business. But I saw your video. Please, don't take this as me being insultive, no matter how my tonality comes across. But I really want to talk about your video, and I really want to address everything you have point by point.
Hey guys, so I'm gonna kind of upload this, but I wanted to do a video because I had so many people be like, oh my god, red flags, like if I do network marketing, I want to know what to look for. So, red flags that like I wrote notes on yesterday, auto ships. For you or your customers, do you guys have to be on an auto ship? Like here we have an auto ship program where you're rewarded if you're on it, but people want to be on it because they don't want to run out of Thrive. But you can also cancel it. Like you can get the cheapest price ever and cancel it right after ordering.
Okay, auto ship is like a gym membership, right? If I want to use my gym, or as a personal trainer, if I'm a personal trainer contracting out of a gym, in order to use it every month, I have to pay it every month. Auto ship is, people look at it as what are you spending every month? When you flip the mind switch, right? Just flip the coin. Instead of looking at it as, all right, I got to spend $150 a month, $200 a month. Look at it as that's my business overhead every month, right? So with my gym, it was $3,800 every month I had to pay up front, right? The rent, the gas, the electric, the alarm, the internet service, insurance, everything, $3,800. I have to pay $3,800 to operate this business. It was, I have to invest. That's the cost of my overhead. Same thing. And the thing is, like most companies, like you said, with that auto ship, they incentivize you to be on it. They give you free shipping, and you can opt out of it any time. So just because it has auto ship, but so does my Netflix. So does my gym membership. So does my Pandora. So does my YouTube Premiere or whatever. I got the YouTube service on one of my accounts where I can get the commercial lists. I mean, what do you guys have? Amazon Plus, or was that Amazon Prime? The auto ship. It's all over the place. So we have to look at that way. It's not a bad thing. So I just want to change the way you look at all of your challenging questions, please. And I hope that you'll be receptive enough to hear what I have to say.
Fees. If you're paying out of pocket to promote a product, your company is already making money off of you promoting that product. So why are they charging extra fees?
Company doesn't make money off of you promoting the product. The company makes money off of you selling the product, the transaction of the product. So that's the first thing.
Fees, website fees, renewal fees, whatever they are, they're ridiculous. Like, we have a cloud-based office. Our website is free. No fees, no renewal fees. It's just you buy your products one time. That's it.
So I got my real estate license. I took the test when the pandemic hit, took the real estate license, passed the state and the national first try. I did real estate for 2 years. I didn't even do it. I made $0 as a realtor because I just never did it, right? But I had to pay quarterly fees. I had to pay to have my license held up at a company and transferred to another company. I had to pay MLS fees in order to wind up listing any property on that. If I was going to do continuing education, I would have to pay fees for that. There's a constant flow of fees. If you go ask any person that you know who's a realtor and ask them, do you pay any fees? Like, are you with Coldwell Banker? Are you with Century 21? Are you with Baird and Warner? Do you pay fees? They'll laugh because of the absorbent amount of fees that they have to pay in order to do business with the company, and not just, all right, well, you get to use our name and we're out there. Business card fees, the signs that go out the front yard fees, none of that stuff is free. All realtors have to pay for it, but it's tax write-off at the end of the year.
Ranks. Do you have 13 ranks, and is there charting? Is this a charting-based business? I had to chart, and it was the most stressful thing I've ever had to go through, and it took my eyes off of being a leader, having leadership skills, because I was so focused on the charting. Commissions.
Patrol officer, sergeant, lieutenant, commander, deputy chief, chief. Those are just 6. As patrol officer, detective, canine officer, community service officer, school resource officer, defensive tactics instructor, field training officer, juvenile officer, and all of those require testing to be done to hit to those kind of ranks. And all of those require a special type of focus. You want to climb those ranks, you have so much education that has to be done. The same could be said for managerial positions at a Target. Cashier, department employee, department supervisor, floor manager, AGM, GM, shift manager, regional manager, director, district manager, all the way up to the CEO. Every rank, it has its own set of responsibilities that most people have to test and qualify for. Confusing, but you got to study it and learn it.
Are you getting paid once a month? Here we get paid weekly, so it's not like you get a check once a month. In my last business, we got paid monthly. We could do bonuses weekly, but you didn't always earn them. And it was like my entire check went to my auto ship to be qualified to get paid. Like, it was absolutely ridiculous.
When I owned my gym, every month that I had transactions coming in from students and memberships and lessons, it went back into the business staying open. Realtors, I think, only get paid after transactions are done, so they could work for 2-3 months for free, and then they get a paycheck. Strippers get paid nightly. Servers and bartenders get paid nightly. Other car salesmen, I believe, get paid with a monthly check. It's just because of the pay period doesn't disqualify the authenticity of the work or the business model.
If you're a hard worker working your business and you need to be qualified, that's another red flag.
I would hope that if I owned a gym and I had a personal trainer come in and that personal trainer had a NASM certification, and they let that NASM certification expire, I would hope I would have the smart sense to fire them instead of them going, I got to renew my certification. I got to continue with my continuing education credit hours. I would hope as a police officer, you would want me staying up on my qualifications every single year when it came down to the law, when it came down to policies and procedure, when it came down to whatever our department said to serve your community better. I would like to think that your medical professionals, you want your doctors staying qualified on every single possible research out there. Now, I know I'm going a different direction, but when it comes down to your statement for sales, do you know what ups are? So if you go to a gym, a big box gym, normally what's going to happen is the person who's ranking the highest sales, they get ups walking in. So if you're walking in off the street, Joe Blow, who's not doing anything, who doesn't make the phone calls, who's not out there trying to fill his funnel to get sales, he or she is not going to get you as a potential prospect. The person who's been hitting it hard, who's been closing deals, is going to get first crack at you. If he's busy with somebody else, it goes to the next person, because they've qualified their business every month, which shows the company you are serious about working here. You want people who are qualifying their business because, again, it goes back to that type of person showing that they have a serious belief in keeping the business going and bettering the business. It's the way, it's the methodology of the companies rewarding you and allowing you to wind up doing business with them.
Is this to benefit you or is it to benefit the company? Can you make good money here? Like, these are questions you should be asking.
Every single employee with every single company on the planet, if they were asked, are you coming here to better yourself or better the company? And they said, better myself, do not hire them. Do not hire them. You want every single person, I am here to better this company by bettering myself. Your efforts need to go back into the company because if you better yourself, you're there and the company fails and you're like, I don't give a shit. You're going to go. Company fails, company will have no more employees. If your efforts are not there to perpetuate the success of the company, there won't be a company left to pay for you or anyone else as their staff.
So I wanted to kind of go over those because I had a lot of people be like, oh my God, like I've never thought about that before. I didn't know what I needed to look for when I started network marketing. So I did want to share that with y'all. I hope you have an amazing day. And if there are any more questions you want me to go over, just let me know.
I don't mean to offend you, and I hope it's not insulting, and I hope you actually heard what I said, because I know how this industry is, and because in the beginning I got into and I wasn't trained the right way or educated the right way. So although you're not going after the MLM community that bad, you're pointing out some red flags you saw, which means nobody took the time to answer your questions. And I just have to wonder, if somebody would have taken the time to hear everything you said and said, well, just to let you know, this is another way of looking at it, would you have changed your mind in the industry? I'm hoping you heard my words. I'm hoping that you didn't get, I hope you didn't tune them out just because of the way I deliver them. And I'm hoping that you did learn something from this. I appreciate your video and I appreciate your time.